Hey guys, it's Brittany and today I'm coming to you guys with another wig sale. I'm going to try to have this up before the sale goes live. You will be able to purchase these wigs on theheartsandcake90.bigcartel.com. That's where I'm going to have all the wigs listed for you guys. But I want you guys to watch this video first so you don't have any questions. And I'm going to try to cover everything for you. So, just like with the wig sale I did in December, these wigs will only be sold in boxes with other wigs. You can't switch them out. You can't swap them out with other wigs. You can't mix and match. You just have to buy the boxes as is. Some of these wigs have been worn only once. Some of them haven't been worn at all. Some of them have been worn a lot. But I'm making this video so you guys know exactly what's coming in each box. So when you get it, you don't feel like you're being cheated or I haven't told you everything. If you participated in the first wig sale, thank you so much. Everything got sold out within the first day and I was definitely surprised, so I really appreciate you guys. And nobody sent me any nasty emails, so I'm assuming you got your package and everything went well, so that's positive. If you use the code WIGSHIP, you get free shipping on orders that are $100 or more. These boxes are only going to be sold in the US only, and I do that because shipping is very expensive. It's just me shipping these wigs out and I have to pay for shipping. So, okay, I'm going to put the original reviews, if I have them, in the description box so you guys can watch those first before you decide on which box that you want. In those original reviews, you'll see if I added a dark root to something, if I cut it, added layers, tweezed the part, or anything like that. So, some of the wigs will not have reviews because some of them I didn't do a review for, just a few of them though. Okay, so if you have a problem with me wearing the wigs, you definitely don't want to purchase these because I've tried on all of them except maybe one or two at least once. So if you have a problem with that, this is definitely not the wig sale for you. So I have had them on my head. So if you got a problem with that, you don't want to purchase these. Okay, also do not purchase these wigs if you don't have a PayPal account. That's the only way you can purchase these because it's the safest way to buy and sell things online. So only purchase these if you have a PayPal account. Also, please double check to make sure that your address is correct because I don't want to have to get the wig sent back to me and then have to reship it out. So make sure that your address is the address you want your wig sent to. I have them already packed up. I just haven't taped them up, but I took notes on each box so you guys will know what comes in it. So the first box. The first box is, I'm going to call it the brown sugar box because all the wigs in this box are brown sugar lace wigs. The first one is BS 207 in a number 2. I think I worn this wig once or twice. This particular wig I think this was a collaboration I did with Lovely LaShawn like 2 years ago. So that wig is still in very good condition. Then there's BS 212. in the color SR 4/30/350. I only worn that wig in the review. I haven't worn it since then. And then the last wig in that box is BS 223 in Raisin. That wig is a wig that I wore or I reviewed in December, so that wig is very recent. Okay, some of these wigs will not be in their original packaging to keep shipping costs down and everything. Some of them will be just only in their bag, and some wigs might not even be in the bag that is for that specific wig, but I have it written on there for you guys. So box number 2 is all Outre Halfwigs. In this box you get Outre Penny and DR30. This wig was very, very popular. I reviewed it I think like 3 years ago, but honestly I've only worn it maybe twice. So it has a slight bit of tangling in the back of it, so keep that in mind. Also in that box is Outre Bohemian Long in a number 2. There's Outre Tammy. I tried on Tammy once, and I think I wore Outre Bohemian Long maybe twice. And then Outre Penny and DR 425. And I only wore that wig once in the review because I reviewed 2 pennies in one video. So, alright, box number 3 is, I'm going to call it like the Bob Everyday Lens. So in this box is the My Wigs and Weaves wig called Sharita, and it's in a blonde color. I don't even remember what color it was specifically because I reviewed it like 3 years ago. I never worn it in public. It was a left side part wig. It was very cute bob. Also included in this one is Sensational's Rihanna and DXT 30. I wore that wig, I think I wore that wig twice, I think. Also included is Sensational's Layla. I wore that wig 2 or 3 times to work, and the color is F1B30. I think 1Bs are a little too dark sometimes on my complexion. It looks too harsh sometimes, and so that's why I'm selling that one. And it has a silky texture, and I just prefer wigs that have a more yaki texture. And also included in this one is Freetress Riley in color OP430, and this box is $80. All right, box number 4 is the red box. This means these are wigs that have some variation of red in the color of the wig. So the first one is the Sis Sister wig, Naturally Star wig, in the style 4A Gigi. I only wore that for the review, so that one's pretty much new. And that color was a 99J. The next one is Model's Janica in color OF 99J 530BG. Now, I wore this wig twice, and this wig was actually on my wig favorites list, but the reason why I'm selling it is because I haven't worn it. Sometimes I can really like a wig, but it's just sitting in my closet, and I have a slight issue with hoarding things, so I'm trying to get rid of even some things that I like. So I'm selling that one. And then Outre Stunner. I only wore that wig in the review. Actually not a review, but I wore that in a lookbook that I did, and that color was DR 425. All right, and this box number 4 is going to be $60. All right, so box number 5, this is called the worn and weathered box, because some of these I have worn a lot, and I don't want to be, I wanted to tell you guys that up front. So I've worn these wigs a lot, so I just kind of want to get rid of them instead of just throwing them away. Some people might be able to work with them. Okay, so Outre Peruvian in a number 2. I wore this wig maybe 2 or 3 times, but within that week or those few days that I wore it, it did start to tangle up. So I did want to mention that. Then I have Model's Deja in a number 2. This was a left side part wig. It was a straight unit, and this wig shed like crazy. Like, it still sheds like crazy. I tried it on the other day to see if I even wanted to sell it to you guys, because it's, you know, been worn quite a bit. I think I wore it like 4 times, and it shed like crazy. So just know that wig sheds. I've never had a wig shed like that, but maybe somebody's interested in it, so you can take it off my hands. Also included in this box is It's a Wig Mujica. I added a dark root to that wig. I wore it about 3 or 4 times. The color was P4/27/30. It might be starting to tangle slightly, but not like a lot. And then the last one is Apple Blossom. Apple Blossom does have a little bit of tangling in it as well. It's been worn for maybe about 2 weeks worth of wear. But after that 2 weeks, I stopped wearing it. So those wigs are for sale, and that box is, all right, the worn and weathered box is $40. Oh, okay. Box number 6 is like a blonde mix box. I think those boxes are a lot of fun, but I'm just gonna start letting go of some of these wigs. The first one is It's a Wig Lancy in color TT3147, and I actually have some really pretty pictures of me wearing that wig. With the texture of the wig, it's kind of hard to add layers, and they were kind of too blunt for me. I tried to add layers into this wig, it was just too blunt, but the color is very pretty. And I think I wore it about 3 times. And I actually sewed some elastic inside of it, so if it doesn't fit your head, you can just cut it out. Also in this box is It's a Wig Juno in the same TT3147 color. I only wore Juno for the review, and that's a very beautiful wig. Also included in this box is the Wig Factory's LAH Emily in color F4/30, and I only wore that wig for the review. And lastly, in this box is Sensational's Perm Romance in color T1B/30. I think I wore this wig twice, And this box is $80. So you get some nice blonde and light brown mixes in box number 6. Okay, so in this box you get 3 wigs. They're all new. I just tried them on for the wig review. None of these have been worn outside of the review. The first one is Bobbi Boss Shannon, and it was in the color TT1B/BL.ST. So that was like a blue black color, but I haven't worn it since that review. So it's pretty much new. And then Model Cena in color OT530. I recently reviewed that back in January, so that's pretty much brand new. And then Model Storm, which is a beautiful wig, but I never wore it outside the review. And that color was OTBLBK. So that was also a blue black mix. And again, that box is $75. Box number 8 is the orange box. So all these wigs have some kind of orange hue to it. 2 of these haven't been worn before, and then the last one, I actually styled and cut that one. So the first one is the Lock Lace Bella wig from, I think it's a Sister wig. It's like a dread wig, and it has like a copper color. The next one is from the Hey Sis brand, Luna. That wig was actually really pretty, but it just sat in my closet. I ordered it myself and I just never wore it. And it's in orange, so I think the N stands for neon, so it's a bright orange. I never did a review on that either, but I believe Trendy K has a video of her with the orange. And then the last one in that box is Outre's Irene in DR30. Now this is the same wig that I did. I did that video like 3 years ago. So it's the same exact one I used in that video. After I filmed that video, I never wore it. So even though I think it turned out really good, I never wore it. But keep in mind, I did style and layer it to my face. So keep that in mind if you're interested in box number 8. And this box is $60. All right, box number 9. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be surprised with the wig that I have in this box. So in this box is Model's Passion Meadow. Yes, Passion Meadow, which was very popular on my channel in the last 2 months. Okay, so I wore that wig maybe 3 times and I just didn't like it that much. I don't know, after that, I was hyping that video, but then after I wore it like 3 days, the texture of it is kind of shiny. So even after I sprayed dry shampoo on it, I just didn't like how it looked on me. I thought it looked kind of wiggy, but it didn't look like that in my video. So I just prefer more Yaki textured wigs nowadays, and that texture was a little bit too silky. So if you still love that wig, I think it looked beautiful on me in the video, but after wearing it out and stuff, I didn't like it that much. So that wig was in the color OM430P. And then in that box is also Free Tress Mizzy. And I wore Mizzy probably 3 or 4 times tops. And the color is SOH 627-613. And I did cut that wig to about 16 to 18 inches. Okay, also in this box is 2 Free Tress Carissas. The first one is in OH 27-30-613. And I wore that maybe twice. And then the other is in the color OP430, and I wore that wig about 4 times. And the reason I'm selling those, even though they're beautiful, they're more of a silky texture. I just prefer more Yaki textured wigs. And also included in this box is Free Tress Keytron. And that color was like a blonde color. I don't have it on my paper. I forgot what color it was, but I think it is OH 27-30-613. The color Keytron is in, and it's not going to be in its full length. I actually cut that wig to 14 inches, so that wig is going to be short now, but you would see that if you watch the original review, and I'll try to put that in the description box for you guys. Okay, so the last, there's 2 more wigs in this box. Free Tress Clary in 2 different colors, OP430 and color OH 27-30-613. Now I have not worn those wigs at all. I just bought them like on the impulse, and I never wore those wigs. So in this box you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wigs. So in box 9 you get 6 wigs for $100. That's really good. So if you're interested in that one, go for box number 9. Box 10. This is going to be the only box that 1 wig is coming in this box. So Box 10 is going to be that Lavy hair kinky curly wig I just recently did an update on. And then I went through my camera roll and I actually saw that this wig is actually pretty cute. So I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to sell it, but I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Because I didn't all the way like the way it fell on me, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell that one. This kinky curly wig has been dyed, like the tips have been dyed to a lighter brown, but it's not like super light, so it's kind of subtle. All right, so this wig retails for $240 on their website. So if you're interested in that wig, let me know. That is box number 10. Box number 11. This is like a human hair box. So first, I have a wig from OMG Her Hair, and this is a straight bob wig. I think it's Sierra inspired. I only wore it for the review. I haven't worn it since then. Also included is another very similar bob that is human hair from Best Lace Wigs. It is their Bob 005. I only wore that in that video, and if you guys don't know, I do some human hair wig videos, but for the most part I just enjoy my synthetic wigs more because they're easier to style. They don't take as much effort. So that's why there's more human hair wigs this time around than in the previous sales I've had. Also included is a wig that I made using Steama hair, and it's their Italian curly hair. So I made a wig out of that. I am not a professional wig maker at all, so watch that video before you decide on buying this box, because I'm not a professional wig maker. So if you wanted to just deconstruct that wig and repurpose that hair, the hair is very pretty, but I don't know how well my wig making skills are. So definitely, again, watch that video before you decide on buying this box. And then box number 12, which is the last box, you have 2 Friday night hair wigs in this box. You have GLS 05. I did that review about 3 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and I haven't worn that wig since that review. And then GLS 27, which I reviewed maybe at the end of 2016. GLS 05 was in a number 2, and GLS 27 was in, it was kind of like had a dark root and faded into like an ombre, like a brown color. So I'll have the actual color in the description box for you guys. So box number 12 is $50. So 1 Friday night hair wig is $50. So I think that's a very good deal. All right, something else that you guys need to know before you guys purchase. Please don't inbox me and ask me to hold a wig for you until you get paid or something like that. It's first come, first serve. So I only have 12 boxes available. I really appreciate you guys being so excited about these boxes. Please watch the original reviews so you feel comfortable with the box that you are deciding to purchase, because there's no returns on these boxes. So I want you guys to be confident before you decide to purchase a box. That's why I try to make these videos beforehand, so you guys know what you're getting. If you're interested in the hair that I have on now, this is actually a old wig. This is an oldie but goodie. I just repurchased this wig. This is Outre Natural Yaki 24, and I don't even remember that color. It's like a 950-99J color or something like that. Get your box, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.